The first step in light baking is to mark objects as static in the scene, and this will let Unity know that they are available for light baking. In your hierarchy, select the environment object. This is actually an empty game object with the rest of the environment elements, the wall, floor, arches, bat, and so on, parented under it. This lets us easily select all of the environment elements for this game. With environment selected, in the inspector, you'll see a checkbox for static. Go ahead and check it. Unity opens a message saying, do you want to enable the static flags for all the child objects as well? We'll click Yes, Change Children, meaning that not only should we mark the environment object as static, but all of its children objects such as floor, wall, level extents, and arches. I'll click Yes, Change Children, and now all of those objects are marked as static. Let's take a quick look at what static actually means. A static object, such as the wall here, is not going to move. It's not going to move in the scene, and hence is available to have the lighting baked in, pre-calculated into light maps and projected onto that surface. If we click on the drop-down arrow next to static, we can see that there's actually different variations of static available. Right now, this is marked as static for everything: light map, occluder, batching, navigation, occludee, off-mesh link, and reflection probe. What this means is that every different part of the baking process here, whether we're dealing in navigation or occlusion, culling out objects that we can't see, or actually baking our light maps, regard this object as static and not moving. This gives us the ability to mark it as static for different conditions if we need. If this wall is always supposed to be there, whether we can see it or not, for example, we might uncheck occluder static. For now, though, I just need to make sure that everything in the environment is marked as light map static, so it's okay to check static for all the objects here. If you do see some of your objects check static already, that's okay. It's good to go through before you're baking your lighting and make sure all of the static, non-moving objects in your scene are truly marked as static. Now that they're marked as static, they'll be available for light baking, and we'll see Unity calculate the lighting on those objects correctly.